All right, on today's video, I'm going to show how to rebuild these these are Delta faucet valves, and to replace the seat and springs on this Delta. Pretty simple job. Here's the stuff you're going to need. These are the O-rings, number 83 and 67 for these specific Deltas. I have the 50 pack of these seed springs. You need an Allen wrench, a pair of channel pliers, this small pick, and I use this waterproof grease. So this isn't dripping, so the seed and springs probably not bad, but when you take this small Allen wrench and you actually just loosen this Allen screw in here, pull this off, and you could see the water here. I've already loosened this one, and also here. So you don't really notice it till it starts staining stuff and starts corroding. So I've rebuilt 5 or 6 of faucet complete sets, so 10 or 12 of these yesterday. So I want to just go ahead and finish with the rest of them, just because it's clearly an issue. So it's a very easy process. The first thing you want to do is shut off your water. There's the valves underneath, or for my situation, I just shut off the complete water to the house. You can do it either way, and then open up another faucet, or even this faucet, and just drain your water off. And then I'll show how to take it apart. Okay, the next step is, once you take your handles off, is to remove this nut right here. To do that, you just open your channel, locks up, make sure you're touching on the back side, and just turn, of course, to the left, and loosen it, and then just take this off. When you do that, I've already taken this one off, so I'll show you. You may go ahead and take a picture of how this is a little plastic insert, and they come out, and so you may take a picture of where it came from. Again, super easy to put back in place. You just need to, it may take you a minute if you didn't take a picture of it. So just remove that entire stem assembly. I'm trying to do this one-handed here. Lifting the whole thing out, just like that. Okay. You got water bubbling in there, not a problem. So then you take this pick, your spring and your seed is down in there. You just reach in there with this pick and pull it out, just like that. And that's the old one. Then we'll have the new ones here. I'll show how to install those. And then this will be the valve, and I'll show how to take it apart and let me show right now. So just pull apart 2 pieces. There are 2 O-rings. This is the one that's leaking most of the time. So you need to replace this one and this one. And again, for this, it's a 67 and 83 seem to work pretty good on this. I'll pull these old ones off and then get the new ones ready and show you how to reassemble. Okay, here's the valve assembly apart. Doesn't look in too bad a shape. I cleaned this up just a little bit right in here. That's where the old O-ring that was leaking rides. So to reassemble it, it's very easy. I'm gonna do this one-handed, hopefully. Take your new small O-ring, put some of the waterproof grease on it, slide it down to the base of that shaft like that. And then on this piece, this is your other O-ring, same thing, just put a little bit of the waterproof grease on it. Okay, slide it over, and then this just goes right back on top. Push down, and you can kind of hear that snap in, and that's the O-ring snapping in the bottom. So that's rebuilt. You could buy this. These are about $15 a piece. Like I said, I'm doing 10 or 12 of these yesterday. That would have been $150, $175 versus the package of O-rings to build this valve. For all those, the exact same amount cost me $5. They're about $2 a package, $2.50 a package, so about $5. So that's it. So that's rebuilt and ready to reinstall. Right down here, I went ahead and reinstalled the spring in the seat. To do that, again, you saw how I pulled it out with this pick. Just reach in there and pull it out. Where to reinstall it, you drop your spring in. The larger side goes down. Just drop it in, and then followed by this rubber. And it's same thing, put a little bit of the waterproof grease on it, drop it in, and I can't show this on camera, but normally you just push down on it. It's very, very light pressure, and just work this around the outside of it, and it drops into the hole. It'll be sticking up just a little bit, not much. So that's it. And then you take this valve, and it has some little alignment ports, cutouts right here, and you just realign it and push down. You could hear it seat, and that new spring kind of pushes it out, but that's not a problem. You just make sure it's seated down. Don't forget the plastic, and remember why you took a picture to remember where it came from. Goes right back like that. You reinstall that nut, tighten it down, and then I'll do the other side, and then just turn the water back on and make sure there's no leaks. So tighten it down, just grab it, snug, and that'll be it. Like I said, turn the water on. This, you may have to turn just a little bit. You can see the handle's not quite aligned. You just turn it to where it faces the correct way. If your handle does not drop in like that, you may have misaligned your stops, because that's what it does. Is you can see that stop in there. It allows it to turn basically 90 degrees. So that's it. Like I said, turn it on, make sure there's no leak in there, and that'll be it. All right, I turned the water back on and no leaks. See, there's no water standing in there. So last thing to do, put your handle back on and tighten it back up. Again, total time it takes to do this job was probably, you can see on the video, probably 10 minutes with making the video. If you were just doing it without, probably 5 minutes or so. So very easy to do. You will notice significantly less resistance when turning. And again, that's that O-ring in the base there. You could really see that one's coming apart, but significantly easier to turn the handles. So anyways, that's how you rebuild a Delta valves in the faucet and save a lot of money versus calling out a plumber. So hope you liked the video. Please, if you do, please like it and subscribe. Thanks.